So when the heat of his persecution comes upon us, or maybe other attacks that may want to seep through and penetrate, well, they don't get through. Because we've been cemented together by meeting together. That's another part of Jehovah's refuge arrangement for us. And at our meetings, think of the kingdom songs we sing. The song we open with, Song 85, the powerful anthem drawn from Psalm 91, Jehovah is our refuge. The words in there really convince us that Jehovah loves us very, very much, that he will be there for us. And no spiritual attack to us as an organization will be lasting. Never. Satan and his demon hordes may try whatever they want to. But we know that just as we are targets of satanic hatred, we are recipients of Jehovah's boundless love and protective power. Our field ministry as well convinces us that Jehovah is a refuge. And we may think, well, in the field ministry, many people, they're not interested in hearing the good news. Brothers, Matthew 24 verse 14, Jesus said, this good news of the kingdom will be preached. What he meant there is that just the fact that we are there in the field ministry, whether people listen to us or not, shows that we are successful. The very fact that we are there. And you know what? If we ring a person's doorbell, we knock on a person's door, and they recognize, oh, you want a Jehovah? No, I'm not interested. Did you hear what they said? Are you one of Jehovah's Witnesses? In their 24-hour day, we've helped them for 1 second focus on the greatest personage in the universe, Jehovah God. We've helped them focus on the greatest refuge that there is in the universe. Isn't that reason for us to expend ourselves even more and more? No wonder the psalmist David made the following point in Psalm 57 and verse 1. And this was at a point in his life when he really needed Jehovah's protection and refuge. Here in Psalm 57 and verse 1, we read, show me favor, O God, show me favor. For in you my soul has taken refuge. Do you notice that? Jehovah was David's refuge. And in the shadow of your wings, I take refuge until the adversities pass over. Now, if you look at the superscription, this indicates when David composes. Look at the time frame. It says there, he was running away from Saul. Now, we know Saul wants to kill him. But David says here in verse 1, Jehovah, you are my refuge. Where was he? Well, David ran into a cave. So he didn't feel that this cave is now his refuge. No, he realized that there was an important person in his life, that his refuge was spiritual. His friendship, his relationship with Jehovah was most important. And that's why he said what he said in verse 1. He said, in your wings, I will take refuge until the adversities pass over. So David was such a fine example of one who took refuge in Jehovah. And then in Psalm 37, we know that the psalmist indicated that there's going to be a time when Jehovah will selectively remove all wicked ones. In fact, the reason why we should take refuge in Jehovah is because it means our happiness now and on into eternity. Just look at Psalm 37. And there from verse 34, it says, hope in Jehovah and keep his way, and he will exalt you to take possession of the earth. When the wicked ones are cut off, you will see it. So Jehovah knows who he's going for. He's going for the wicked ones of the earth. His destruction is selective, it is inescapable, and it is deserved. Because they've been given enough time to change and they haven't. And then verse 37 on continues. It says, watch the blameless one and keep the upright in sight. Yes, these who have been taking refuge in Jehovah, for the future of that man will be peaceful. But the transgressors themselves will certainly be annihilated together. The future of wicked people will indeed be cut off. And the salvation of the righteous ones is from Jehovah. He is their fortress in the time of distress. And Jehovah will help them and provide them with escape. He will provide them with escape from wicked people and save them because they have taken refuge in Him. Brothers, what we've been saying is this. Our refuge needs to be spiritual. Our friendship, our relationship with Jehovah needs to be a concrete one. The world is in a mess. Jehovah's name, the precious ransom of His Son Jesus Christ, the privilege of prayer, His Spirit-directed organization, the elders in our congregation, our Christian ministry, our meetings, even the kingdom songs that we sing, convince us that Jehovah is our refuge. And we need to take refuge in Jehovah because it means our happiness now and on into eternity. Let us therefore continue to find refuge under Jehovah's loving wings, because we know that no refuge arrangement that this world offers is permanent. And we'll have a bright future, all because we now fully appreciate the need to take refuge in Jehovah.